Hello, this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for Monday, November the 9th. Today we are going to be reading from two books of the Bible, both in the Old Testament, Exodus chapter 20, verse 16, and then we will go to Proverbs chapter 12, verses 15 through 22. So let's start with the word of the Lord from Exodus 20, verse 16. And it reads, "You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor." Now, let's look at Proverbs and see what it has to say about this. And we are going to Proverbs chapter 12, verses 15 through 21. And this is what the book of Proverbs says, starting with verse 15. "The way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Fools show their annoyance at once, but the prudent overlook an insult. An honest witness tells the truth, but a false witness tells a lie. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. No harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy." That is the word of the Lord. Our accompanying article today and for this week is written by Mark Hendrickson, who is the co-pastor of Muncie Restoration Church of the Nazarene in Selma, Indiana. And Mark writes, entitled, "The Truth Brings Healing," and the focus verse is verse 18 of Proverbs chapter 12. "The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise bring healing." And here's what Mark writes in his article titled, "The Truth Brings Healing." "My wife and I are a few years into pastoring a church plant. As we began to prayerfully dream, two core values immediately rose to the surface. First, we are going to be Christian. Second, we are going to be honest. Honest to the Lord and about the Lord. And honest to each other and about each other. It might seem obvious that the second would flow from the first. But we have discovered that being intentional about promoting a culture of honesty is making an amazing difference in the life of our church. What began as a loosely connected group of like-minded believers has developed into a community where truth-telling and truth-living is commonplace. The ultimate truth, which is embodied in Jesus, is being lived out in this local body of Christ. The result is a group of people who trust each other implicitly and love each other deeply. We're teaching our kids the honest, sometimes hard lessons about life of faith, and all of us are being healed. It's probably not a mistake. Our church is called Muncie Restoration Community Church of the Nazarene. Imagine what your church, your family, your life would be like if we all lived by core value number 2. The hymn is from Norman O. Fornes. "Rise up, O Church of God." Rise up, O Church of God. His kingdom's task embrace. Redress sin's cruel consequences. Give justice larger place. And from Colossians 3, verse 9, Paul writes, Do not lie to each other, since you have taken off your old self. And this is your daily devotion for Monday, November 9th. Have a great day.